someone who just, uh, you know, I don't know.
Okay, give me a kiss.
But wait,
Give me
I
a kiss.
want to tell them something.
Tell them something. Say hi, Coffee Date Thursday.
Hi, Captain Thursday. I know we live here.
Yes, we live here, baby.
And Mom's drinking coffee. And, I have 2 minutes.
All right, baby. Give me a kiss. I love you. Hey guys, it is Coffee Date Thursday. This is my second time participating in Coffee Date Thursday, and for those that don't know, Coffee Date Thursday is a group on Facebook that posts a weekly topic, and we all make our videos discussing the said topic, and then we post them on Thursdays and drink coffee. Here's my mug from Epcot, and it's purple, and I love it. So today's topic is vacation travel tips and tricks. Now, I'm going to give you my top 2 favorite, I guess, tips, especially considering I have 2 little ones. This is going to be geared more towards for parents, I guess. I mean, anybody could really benefit from this, but this is just my experience of traveling with babies. The first thing, and honestly a pretty important thing, is to make a list and a checklist, and then make another list, and just keep making lists and checking them off, because you never know when you're gonna forget something. I usually, when we travel, we're a family of 4, so usually when we travel, I'm packing for myself and for our 2 kids, and since my husband usually lives out of a suitcase because he travels so often, he's usually only 1 or 2 shirts, you know, away from being fully packed all the time. So, you know, it's just up to me to make sure that the kids have everything they need, and then as we go. So I always make lists. I mean, I even have my little list. It's a little list because it's only two tips that I have to share. I have my list, and you know, I separate my list based on person. So I'll have a list for my daughter, a list for my son, a list for myself, and then if we're staying somewhere where we need to bring food, or we need to bring you know, something more, like if we're not staying in a hotel, if we're staying like in an apartment or a house or a cabin or something, you know, I'll make a list of like the homey things that we need, like if we need food, or if we need cooking supplies, cooking utensils, water, milk, things like that. So I like to say that I make my list and then I check it twice, like Santa, because even with my lists, I've forgotten things. One time we went to Disney, and I was about 7 months pregnant with my son, and we get there, and I had, you know, gone over my daughter's list, gone over my list, gone over everything, and I realized I forgot my underwear. So I now have Disney underwear for grown-ups. Sexy. Things happen. I like to make a list and then make a list again and just keep checking off my list as the trip progresses. Because another time we were in Disney and it was so cold, and I made sure that I packed everybody's clothes, the warmest clothes we had, so that we wouldn't be cold. And we get to the park and we're layering everybody up with leggings and then sweatpants and t-shirts with long sleeves and then a sweater and then another sweater. And then I realized that I forgot my daughter's sweater in the hotel room. So here we go, spending another, $50 that didn't need to be spent because I had brought the sweater, just didn't actually bring it to the park. We brought a blanket to the park, but not the sweater. So yeah, tip number 1, make a list. Check it twice, check it 3 times. Keep checking it throughout the trip. Make sure you have everything, and just be prepared. That's kind of always the motto. Just make sure you have everything you need, and yeah, the lists are good for that, to keep everything kind of organized, keep it all together. You know where everything is, you know what you brought, what you need to take home, everything. Now my second tip kind of goes against my first tip, which is just go with the flow. Before we even had kids, my husband and I talked about how we never wanted to be those parents that were always so mad and so angry while they were at the park. We are a huge Disney family. We have annual passes. We try to go at least 2-3 times a year, more if we can. So when we would see parents fighting and kids would be angry and everybody would be upset, and we're like, we just don't want to be miserable and snapping at each other, and nobody's having a good time. So we told ourselves, we're gonna go with the flow. We're gonna listen to our kids, and we're gonna see, not listen to them as if when they're having a tantrum, but listen to them why are they having a tantrum? Are they tired? Are they hungry? And just go with the flow. If we can't do every ride this trip, we can't do every ride. We'll do it next time. So we just kind of go with the flow, see how the day's going. We try not to push them too much if it's too late and we can't see the fireworks, which is a huge killer for me because I love the fireworks. That is my favorite thing. Those are basically my tips. I think this is going to be a short one, or maybe not, because I just realized I've been recording for over 7 minutes now. You know what? I think I have nothing to talk about. I have lots to talk about. So yeah, those are my 2 big tips. Make lists and go with the flow. You'll be more relaxed. You know what you have. You know what you can take. You know how your kids are doing and how well they're handling everything. Just go with the flow. If they're crying, they're cranky, they need a nap, they need to eat, they need to go to bed, they need to do it. And you know what? At the end of the day, you'll all be happier. Instead of spending 5 hours miserable in the park, yeah, I'll be a little bit upset because we had to leave, but the kids are happy, which at the end of the day makes me happy, makes my husband happy. He and I aren't fighting, we're not bickering. It's kind of a win-win. So that's it. Make lists, check them twice, and go with the flow. And that's my Coffee Date Thursday. So thanks for watching. Bye. Say thanks for watching.
I'm gonna say
Say it again.
thanks for watching, and